Hey guys, Sean here.
Evan.
And we just got done watching Alien 3!
The special edition. Whatever.
Or Assembly Cut. That's technically what it's called, but yeah.
Who cares? It's Alien fucking 3.
Well, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. Please forgive us for our language. We're imbeciles. We're from Clio. Get used to it.
Exactly. And we have huge body mouths. So Alien...
People from Clio are weird.
Yes, we are.
If you don't like weird people, don't come to Clio, Michigan. You will regret it forever.
Exactly. So, Alien 3 is a 1992 American science fiction horror film directed by David Fincher in his directorial debut, produced by Gordon Carroll, David Giler, and Walter Hill, written with a script written by Giler, Hill, and Larry Ferguson from a story by Vincent Ward. It serves as the third installment in the Alien franchise. It takes place directly after the events of Alien and was followed by Alien Resurrection. Let's see. So it says, plot is basically Ripley and an alien organism are the only two to survive the
Colonial Marine spaceship.
Sulaco's escape pod crash on a planet housing a penal colony populated by violent male inmates. And so, yeah, basically, and then you go down to, see, the film was released May 22nd, 1992, with a theatrical runtime of, 1 hour and 54 minutes, and the assembly cut, which we just watched, was 2 hours and 24 minutes. The budget for this movie was $50 million and made back $159.8 million. So, basically the plot is, after the events of Aliens, Ripley crashes on this planet, and she finds that she brought an alien with her, and her and these inmates have to basically fight the alien before the company arrives, basically. Pretty much. Basically, this movie is known for having a hellish production, pretty much.
And it's visible.
What he said.
You could tell.
Because you have several writers coming in and out of the movie, several various ideas for this movie. I'm not going to try and name them because that'd be a long video. It's probably a long video, more than I want to make. But you have several writers, several directors coming in, and heavy studio interference. And like he said, you can definitely kind of see it in this movie, especially with how the effects were. And some stuff kind of gets brought in and then just dropped for no reason, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just watched the assembly cut. I have never seen the theatrical cut, so I can't decide whether it's better or worse. But I'm pretty sure most people are right in saying that the assembly cut's the better version.
I can't remember. I've seen the theatrical cut, but like I said, I've seen it like when I was a kid, probably 8 or 9, so I can't even remember. I would say probably the theatrical cut might be better, but I can't remember.
Well, while I'm drinking, talk.
Yeah, you could definitely tell it was a rush production and hellish. I mean, yeah, just...
Well, I read Fincher was locked out of editing. Well, not really locked out. He didn't want to deal with it because of the studio interference. Because he went there just a hellish production. Apparently, what I heard was they were actually filming the movie without even completed script. Because the release date was chosen first, before even page 1 was written. Ignore it. But yeah, they had a release date before page 1 was even written. Which is why they went through several ideas. Because they were just scrambling to get this movie made. Because since Aliens was such a huge success, they wanted to capitalize on it and make a sequel. So like I said, they were scrambling to get a movie together.
Here's an idea, Hollywood. It's called...
Write the script first?
Yes, write the script first. Actually, I don't know, give your employees time to do their work.
Well, here's the thing is, 6 years, dude, they could have made a good movie in that time.
Yeah. This was actually worse than the first two.
Oh, I'm not saying this one's a horrible movie.
No, I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying...
But it is true. This one's lower in quality.
Much lower.
But the thing is, though, you could have made a great movie in 6 years. I'm not saying this is a shit like most people said.
No, I'm not saying that. It did have...
But you could have made a better movie, basically, what we're saying. So, yeah, let's go over some of the cast members. Let's see. You have Sigourney Weaver and Lance Henderson returning from the last movie. You have Charles Dance, who's famous now for the Underworld franchise and Dracula Untold, which Fuck you, Universal. I'm still not through that one. And then you have someone named Charles Dutton.
Dance?
No, Charles Dutton.
Oh.
And then you have the music done by Elliot Goldenthal. I think I pronounced that right.
Goldenthal.
Thank you.
I don't know. Music really didn't do anything for me. It was
meh.
It was less than meh. It's like it just didn't do anything. The music, I didn't say this movie didn't even need music.
Probably not. So what did you think of the movie overall,
though? It was decent. I will give it that.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this. Because this has been said through millions of circles. How did you feel about them killing off Newton Hicks in the very beginning? Because a lot of people have been pissed about that one. Which I can understand, because people are huge fans of aliens. They get so into these characters. And then the beginning of the next movie, dead.
I think.
Same with how people felt about Sarah being killed off in Terminator 3.
I think that.
Dude, can I tell you something?
What?
How do you think I felt when I watched Blood Wars? The way they sent Michael out of them.
You know what I think? That.
No, but here's the thing is, and I don't mean to compare these franchises, trust me, but here's the thing is,
sometimes they do feel similar.
But here's the thing is, with the first 200 movies, Michael was basically the main focus. And to kill him off screen, no doubt, I can tell how people felt when Sarah Connor died and was killed off in T3. I pretty much felt that same thing. Like a punch to the gut. And I'm pretty sure the same here with Newton Hicks. And speaking of Terminator, Michael Biehn actually sued them for his likeness. They had to pay Michael Biehn a lot of money. However, Michael Biehn did say, though, had he known that Fincher was going to be a success, he would have given Fincher the right to use his photo for free had Fincher put him in a movie. But he didn't know Fincher would be a success now at the time. So he's basically kicking himself in the ass.
Kind of makes sense, actually.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, did you give your thoughts real quick? Like your opening thoughts.
Actually, from this movie, it actually started better than it ended, I thought. That's just my
Explain, sir.
I don't know, it just seemed like the effects were better starting than they were ending. It just seemed like they had better effects.
Well, like I said, they were kind of rushing because they had to go through
it was a mixed
multiple writers and multiple directors.
In my opinion, I thought the best effect in this movie was the robot face.
I mean, the one where it's like this close?
Yeah. The one where I was going...
Okay, that actually was a real prosthetic. Or not really prosthetic, but a animatronic thing.
Yeah. It was the effect that I kept on saying, there's only sneaky, and you were telling me to shut up.
Okay, basically what I've collected on this movie, because for some reason out of YouTube videos that I watch about this franchise, this for some reason is the one that's interested me the most. So I've seen a lot of YouTube videos about this movie. Which I don't know why, but it's the one interesting me the most. But I've seen a lot of videos saying that there's only like really 2 CG shots in this movie. All the other CG shots are just poorly rotoscoped puppetry, which you can kind of tell. The only 2 CG shots in this movie are when the Bambi Burster first breaks out of the ox.
Bambi Burster?
That's what they called it. But yeah.
Bambi Burster.
Sir. Yeah, so they
okay, I don't have it. I don't
speak. Well, I
don't see what it has anything to do with Bambi, but okay. Bambi Burster. Okay.
But yeah, the only real 2 CG shots I know of is when the Bambi Burster breaks out of the ox when it's running across.
Okay, that's one thing I remember being different.
That's one of the CG shots that I've known of.
Well, I'm just saying that was one of the
other one,
because I think in the theatrical it came out of a dog.
Yeah, but the other CG shot that I know of is when the alien turns its head and then you see this big crack in it. Mm-hmm. That's the only other CG shot that I know of. Every other bad effect is a badly rotoscoped puppet.
Yeah, like the one right about this, right before this, like the scene where it was about to kill Ripley, but it said, "Oh no, wait, my baby's inside of you. I can't kill you."
Pretty much. But
Okay.
yeah,
That was kind of messed up, but okay.
But yeah, let's see.
Oh wait, I smell sex on you. You're good. You can live.
Funny.
Your cat is causing a lot of problems.
You think? But yeah, but aside from the effects, I honestly, I thought this movie was decent.
It's decent.
I mean, it's not shit like most people are saying.
Yeah, it's not shit.
Which I'm pretty sure Resurrection's probably shit.
Actually, I think I remember liking Resurrection better than this one. Call me crazy, but
I'm pretty sure you're going to be called crazy.
I think I just remember liking it better.
Well, probably because Brad Dourif's in it.
I don't know. I saw Alien Resurrection more times than I've seen this. So
but I'll say this: I do agree with Sigourney Weaver about the way that her character goes out, because the reason why she wanted to be killed off in this movie was to make it a definitive and conclusive trilogy. So I can commend her for that. Although
it's not a great ending. It could have been done better if it was intended to be done that way.
It was intended to be done that way. That's what Weaver wanted. Sigourney Weaver wanted to go out in essentially a blaze of glory and make this a definitive trilogy. It was the studio that said, "Hey, we can milk more money out of this franchise."
Which is, like, I'm just saying, that's why I found it surprising. I remember liking the next one more than this one.
Which I don't even blame Josh Whedon for. You know, Avengers Josh Whedon. Because his script got butchered by the studio. So I don't blame Josh Whedon. Because watch Avengers.
I've seen it.
That movie's fucking awesome.
I've seen it. I've seen stuff Joss Whedon did before that.
Like Buffy.
That.
Angel.
And Firefly. And
I never watched
Angel. And Serenity. And Titan AE. Yes, I actually like Titan AE. Sue me, Internet.
I read Serenity was very badly reviewed. Which is why they never made a sequel or something. Or maybe that was the show. Because I think it was canceled after one season.
Yeah, the show was canceled after one season, and they made Serenity to kind of finish off the storyline.
And nobody liked it.
I didn't mind it.
But Aliens, but let's get back to Alien 3 though.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like effects wise and movie itself, I thought it was a decent film.
Yeah. It's decent.
I mean, I knew it wasn't as good as the first two. Yeah. I knew that going off the bat. Because, and it's not just because what people say, but it's very rarely in a film series is the third movie better than the other two. The only exception I can think of is Return of the King.
Yeah, that.
That's the only third movie I can think of.
Yeah, but they all remember a review of RoboCop 3.
Well, also I could probably think of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Actually, I thought that kind of was an improvement in its own way.
What are you talking about?
I mean, in the series-wise. I mean, it was better than number 2.
True. Yes, and we should review those sometime.
Yes, we should.
I really want to defend A Kingdom of Crystal Skull. Why do people hate that movie? Why do people hate that movie, Mr. Simpson?
I don't know. I mean, well, I will say...
Critics give Crystal Skull 70%, you get the fence.
Well, I will say it was my least favorite. I still enjoyed it. I mean, you could say the movie is your least favorite in a series, yet still give a good review on it.
Yeah, like Spider-Man 3. I think that one's the weakest of the Raimi trilogy, but I still enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, I thought it would have been better. I mean, not to get off topic, I thought it would have been better if it didn't have Venom in it, or if they actually...
Dude, to be honest, that was studio.
Yeah.
Raimi didn't want Venom in the movie.
Because Raimi
was forced into it.
Because Raimi wanted more humanity-driven.
Well, that and Raimi was raised around the Silver Age villains.
Yeah.
Like Goblin, Ock, Vulture, Lizard.
The ones
stuff
that
like that.
Humanity.
Sure. Well, yeah, he was raised around those villains. He wasn't raised around Venom. Venom was shoved in because Avi Arad seems fans wanted him. Just because he's the fan favorite villain. But that's Spider-Man. We've talked about... I've already reviewed the Spider-Man movies. You guys know my thoughts on those. I fucking hate the Amazing movies. God, I hope Homecoming's good. But yeah, Alien 3.
I hope the new Venom movie's good.
Did you hear about that one?
No.
Tom Hardy's new Venom.
Oh, Tom Hardy. I like Tom Hardy movies. Hey, excuse me, I like Tom Hardy.
Dude, the only movies I've seen him in is Star Trek Nemesis, Dark Knight Rises, Inception, and then Fury Road. Those
all
are
good movies.
Those are the only ones I can think I've seen him in.
All good movies.
But yeah, as far as Alien 3, I knew this was not going to be as good as the last two. I fucking knew that one off the bat. But all I was hoping for is at least a decent movie, and I think I got that.
It was good. I would give it that. It did its job.
Yeah, it did its job at, in my opinion, ending this trilogy properly. Even though the studio
Which,
wanted...
like I said, it's still kind of ironic that I remember liking Resurrection more, but...
Well, wait a minute. This is the first time a series has ended properly with a third movie that you had cranked out another shitty movie. We saw one earlier today in the franchise that I'm thinking of, which was fucking kick-ass. Ignore the critics. Dead Man Tell No Tales. It's awesome. Ignore every shitty critic. Especially ones who say the last one was better. Boy. But yeah, let's go bullet points like always. We already talked about the effects, and we pretty much already talked about the music.
Yeah, the music sucked.
What
music?
Funny.
The acting, I will say the acting wasn't as top par.
It wasn't top notch.
Yeah, it wasn't on par with the other two.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah,
much of the rest of this movie. But again, I don't blame Fincher for it. It was his first movie. He was basically the studio's whipping boy. I'm not serious. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
He pretty much was the studio's whipping boy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing
considering they were pretty much rewriting pages of the script while filming. Yeah, that doesn't really help him.
No.
And also, I've read that apparently a lot of crew members didn't like the idea of having to listen to someone younger than them. No, because I think Fincher was one of the youngest people on the crew. So I felt bad for Fincher when I read all this information. How would you feel, sir, if you were a first-time director on a movie and were working with a crew who were probably twice your age?
I wouldn't care. I'll be a bitch. I'd say, hey, if you don't like it, here's a fact. Get the fucking hell off my set and don't get paid.
Yeah, but you'd be a first-timer and you'd be the studio's whipping boy too. But yeah, the acting...
I would say, you don't like it, Hollywood? I say, I leave. No movie. How do you get your money then, suckers?
Well, if you're Sony, you just reboot it.
Poorly.
No, here's what happened. Raimi was like... No, because you remember the release date Thor had? I think May 6, 2011? Yeah, Sony was like, Raimi, we want you to make Spider-Man 4, and then release it that day. Raimi was like, I can't get a good storyline together in that time. They're like, well, look at the fuck out. Thank you for not wasting our money. We're just going to reboot Spider-Man instead. But here's the thing is, in the time it took them to do the reboot, it would have took them the same time to do Spider-Man 4. Yeah.
Well, Sony is run by Satanists, literally.
Yeah,
Satanists
don't tell me Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man wasn't made solely to keep the rights. But yeah, that's Spider-Man. We gotta keep something alien though.
And it's kind of ironic because I did hear that somewhere that if Sam Raimi was gonna do Spider-Man 4, he was gonna have the lizard. So
yeah, I
here's
feel
an idea. Let's take.
I feel bad for Tom Baker.
Yeah,
because he was so primed to be the lizard.
Yeah. So,
but no, it's like Raimi gone, everyone else leaves too.
So yeah, like here's an idea. We're Sony. We so in another movie, so we're gonna pretty much take Sam Raimi's idea of what he would have done and shit all over it.
Pretty much. But yeah, I thought this movie was a good. I thought Alien 3 was good. It wasn't as good as the first two, but that was a hard task to follow.
Oh yeah, well, like you're doing Ridley Scott. I mean, that's a hard task to film.
Well, same with James Cameron, but you got to figure
Ridley Scott
studio interference.
Yeah. And first-time director.
That too. And to go back to Spider-Man, I'm a Spider-Man nerd, sue me. But you got to figure, with The Amazing Spider-Man, Mark Webb only had one movie under his belt. That was 500 Days of Summer, so he was able to be the studio's whipping boy.
I've never seen that one.
Well, the thing is, if you compare Raimi to Mark Webb, Raimi had a whole pantheon of movies under his belt, like Evil Dead and
good movies.
Other movies I probably can't even think of at the time. So yeah, Raimi had a
Heck,
whole.
he's one of the guys who.
Okay, I'm trying to make a point though. There.
He's one of the guys
Raimi
who
had like a
the
whole
Hercules TV show.
Can I finish my point though?
In fact, actually, the company that made that show was his company.
Can I finish my point though?
Because it's the same company that would end up making Cull, because he pretty much worked on that.
Can I speak now?
No, you can't, because you suck.
So do you.
So do you.
But what I'm saying is, Raimi had like a whole Bible of movies under his belt. Webb only had the one. So of course he was easily able to be pushed around.
Yeah.
So I don't blame Mark Webb. I don't blame the actors. I blame the studio. But yeah, as far as Alien, pretty much same problems. I'd say studio interference was the death of this movie. And here's the thing is, Sigourney Weaver's good in this movie.
Yeah.
Charles Dance is good in this movie.
It also looked like Pete Postlethwaite was in there.
I don't know who that is. I'll take your word for it.
I think he was. No. I was gonna say maybe he was in Harry Potter, but I can't remember.
But yeah, as far as the assembly cut, I thought it was good for what it was. I mean, it's not total shit like most people are saying, and it's not a masterpiece like the first two movies were. I mean, then again, I wouldn't even call those masterpieces, but they're fun movies at least. You know? So, I think in this one I talked the most.
I give this movie a 6.5.
I would probably say the same. It's not great, it's not awful, it's just like in the middle.
Yeah, it's average.
What he said, average. And so we're gonna end it here. So
I've seen better science fiction movies from the early 90s.
Like Terminator 2.
Yes. And Star Trek.
Which one?
Well, pretty much the original series movies in general. I mean, they were all made between like probably 77 and 94.
Actually, no. If you're talking about the original movies, it was 79. I think 79 to 91. I think. I don't know.
Okay, RoboCop, Terminator,
yes.
Other things that I know I'm missing.
But yeah, so final thoughts, good sir.
It was a missed opportunity.
I wouldn't really say a missed opportunity, which, even though I do agree with you, because I think what they could have done, and here's what I think would have made fans happy, is I think you could have had a story with Newt, Hicks, and Ripley, and then if you wanted, have Newt or have Ripley and Hicks die at the end of the movie, leaving Newt as a sole survivor.
That could be an idea. And also an idea for fans, have the movie, I don't know, actually see the alien homeworld, because that would be cool.
Yeah, that was actually one of the ideas they're tossing around, but they're like, no, nobody wants to see the alien homeworld. People just want to see Ripley. And look what happened.
You could see that, you could have, well, if you want it, here's an idea that could have worked. Have Ripley and them go to the alien homeworld, have them get killed off, and Newt be like pretty much taking on the... Yeah, have Newt be the sole survivor and pretty much continue on her legacy of killing these things. That could have worked. But no, you see Newt's body, the first thing you see pretty much is her dead. And
yeah, pretty much. Like, not even really before the movie opens, like during the credits, like...
Mm-hmm.
And I bet half the people in the theater walked out after that scene.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're like, fuck you, Fincher, I'm walking out of here. I mean, I can honestly sympathize with the fans.
Yeah.
Because I've been down that road. Because I mentioned earlier with Blood Wars, the way they just completely murder Michael. So I've been down that road, man. Not to mention DVD, which we forgot to take care of. Because even with this movie, and I know Harrison Ford wanted to die, but you could have done it in a more heroic way, at least. Like, have him be in a fight while, like, trying to fight off the TIE fighters or whatever with the Millennium Falcon, and have him die in a blaze of glory, not Obi-Wan him to death.
Yeah, but you said about the way they kill off Newt, I was like, that was pretty much a thought I was having while seeing the new Kevin Sorbo series. He's been acting in this fantasy series called Mythica, and in the fourth movie, he ended up getting killed off, and I was thinking, oh no, now they killed off the only character the only reason I've been watching this movie series. I was thinking, nope, not gonna watch the next one. Nope. And I found out, oh wait, Kevin Sorbo's actually in the new one. How do they bring him back? And now I'm actually curious to see it. Even though I've
maybe it's a prequel.
No, it's a sequel. Even though I've heard the new one is worse than the other one, and I hated the last one, I'm thinking, damn it, now I'm too fucking curious. Damn it! Don't watch your crap.
But yeah, we're gonna end it here probably. And like I said, I can sympathize with fans of the last movie.
It's not
because I've been down that road before with killing off a beloved character.
Oh yeah. To finish off,
I think I'd rather have them just keep Michael in his cryo tube instead of just having the villain butcher him like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still pissed about that one. Because producer Richard Price said, we're going to have Michael in the next movie and see him will come back. We go to the fifth movie and then fucking kill him off! So yeah, I sympathize with you people. Oh boy, do I sympathize.
Oh boy, does he.
Richard Wright needs to burn in hell.
He probably will.
Asshole.
He'll burn in hell right next to Richard Simmons.
So does Gory Goodman. He needs to burn in hell as well.
So does the people who are keeping the Keep from getting a DVD and Blu-ray release.
Yes, but did the Keep kill off any beloved characters? Any characters who were basically, I don't know, the foundation of the franchise? That basically revolves around some character?
They killed Jürgen Prochnow. He's one of my favorite German actors.
Oh, fuck him. Don't care.
You don't fuck the new judge from Judge Dredd. You do not fuck him. He fucks you.
Whatever. Okay, how about this? When 2 movies in a series are devoted to his character, and then in his 4th movie appearance of a 5-film franchise, they kill him off, then we'll talk.
I just mentioned it. Kevin Sorbo and Mythica. Sure, they bring him back, but I'm not holding my breath. There's probably going to be some stupid thing, and when I get to that point, I'm probably
wizard did
fuck you movie.
A wizard did it. Or the devil made...
A wizard did kill him, so...
But yeah, we're going to end here, seriously, so we can watch Resurrection and hopefully shit on it. So, final thoughts on Alien 3, seriously.
It was decent.
Yeah. It was an average 6.5 movie.
I've seen better. I've seen way better, but I've seen worse.
Far worse? Have you seen far worse?
You can only imagine. I have looked into the eyes of hell and survived. I've seen some shit movies. One in particular that seen recently, Beyond the Call of Duty. Oh, I hated that movie. Do not watch it. It is bad.
I'll take your word
I looked
for
it up on IMDb. This movie got like a 1.8.
Dude.
And it shows.
Yes.
It shows.
And know how much fan force they got on IMDb?
What?
Or on Rotten Tomatoes?
What?
9%.
Wow. Fan Force Sticks is way, way better than Beyond the Call of Duty.
But yeah, seriously, this time...
You will not watch Beyond the Call of Duty. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I think I will end it so he doesn't go crazy. So yeah, seriously, this time, this has been our review of Alien 3. We're going to watch Resurrection. Pray for us. It's people wanting to join the group. Join the Nerd Pack group. But yeah, we're going to watch Resurrection. Pray for us. Please.
I actually remember liking it.
See you guys later.